Hello everybody, how are you going? And welcome back to Mini Motorways, where with the last update we were lucky enough to be having all the way down the end here, Cairns joining the party, and I did try my hand at it, and man, is it compact in terms of there is not many places to spawn. But now I just want to know, if you have to be dealing with that with infrastructure planning and a couple of challenges too, how will it go? And so bridges require double the amount of rotars. Okay at the start, because there's not really bridges until the end. Motorways require road tiles. That's pretty brutal, but I didn't get too many and more trees and they can't be destroyed. I was already trying, but considering there's more, that is definitely going to be in the way. So I cannot wait to see how difficult this will be. At least it's not expert mode just yet. There we go, just like that, building number 2 has spawned in, and at least this time it looks like this cluster is just a little bit more out of the way. I mean, maybe I could come down here and just try and reserve some space, because now I do have the knowledge of what is going to be coming for me in Cairns, as long as I can just maintain this bottom line down here and force something to spawn at the top, I should still be able to just squeak something through here, or even where the road currently is. I mean, as much as I love the color, that is certainly a lot of buildings that have now spawned in there, and there we go. That is what I wanted, but no, I was hoping that you wouldn't just go ahead and cut me off like that, and so I guess I'm going to have to try to block you up. At least the trees will do some of this, but if I can get this guy to spawn anywhere else, it will be a godsend, as there's just no way. I don't want to have to crisscross them again. So where are you going to be going? Yep, right on there, right on cue with the yellows as well, but that is a lot better. That means I can just tunnel them right across and no one has to have major meltdowns about it. Week 2 now though, and as much as I would love the 40 road tiles, I think I cannot refuse the roundabout, as it's just so good for traffic efficiency. Just being able to just plonk it down right in here or right over there, if nothing else to block, but also just to be able to just get people going to where they need to be going much better. A blue over there, no worries, even though, let's see, can I even make it over there? 29.8, okay, I will just make it. I mean, I'm out of tunnels, but I am about to be starting to need bridges, but I think tunnels are still going to be a bit of a godsend if I have to just be, I mean, I can't, actually, maybe I can go through there on a diagonal, but otherwise the trees are a little bit in the way. And I guess also for the trees, I do like what the color that they bring, but at the same time, they already cut down on the budgeted space as is. You know, there's not much room up here between this massive sandstone pillar and the middle, and then Trinity Bay and the Great Barrier Reef. They're all in the way, in a good way. But then to be having buildings spawn in that require to spawn in, it makes it a bit tough. This trees and they can't be destroyed challenge is way more dense than I've ever seen it before. I mean, that is a red that I will definitely take, but right on down here, I've never seen that many just bush of trees like that. It's insane. I mean, I love that it's just taken over that entire pocket, but no one else in the world apparently has trees like Australia does. If this is the case, week 4, bridge or tunnel, I think I'm going to take, 1 tunnel, 1 bridge, maybe a bridge, but then now it's only going to offer me bridges. I really couldn't have won there. Thinking about it though, I would like to be having a motorway come my way somewhere. There we go, I was just about to start blocking that up, but I was too slow. Yellows cannot really get through, and so again, I would kind of like a motorway, but right now it's just going to have to be a tunnel like that. And this entire system is starting to be a little bit too interconnected for my liking. Okay, at least I do have the bridge for it, but who can I send where? I need to be tidying this thing up a bit. Finally, there we go, a motorway for week 5 or a roundabout. As much as I do love my roundabouts and being able to just stack them in either end, I'm not going to be not taking a motorway, and with that yellow spawning in, that is even more of a cluster up there. And so I definitely want to be getting dark blue off, as that's just extra traffic that I would rather not have. I mean, there is one guy there, but for now, unless I need it to come back to me later on, you guys will be better off like that. I'm just even going to leave the road in. A little bit more land just coming into the fray over on the bottom right hand side, with a couple of light blues over there, and so if I can have light blue spawn next to a light blue, that would be miraculous, considering everyone is just wanting to be spawning up the top left at the moment. Look at this, all 5/6 just right penciled and just pushed together like that. Another motorway will definitely be helpful if I need to just jump yellow over or something. I mean, they're not dead yet, but it's only 400 points and there isn't much more room. That's the wrong blue. I mean, I think I did say blue and not light blue, but that would have been way better than having more dark blues spawn over there. I mean, I do have a bridge, and so I can sneak a couple of guys over there, or I'm definitely going to have to. Where's the shortest, best path? Here we go. Nope. Sure, I'm not bothered to redraw that, but at least everyone is connected in before it dies, because that is raced up. Oh, just like that, another color joins the top left. Because really, where else would you want to go? There isn't anywhere else to go. The bottom right has now been filled up by its own color, and otherwise, this massive bushland is really being kind of in the way. I was trying to think about how to even get some more yellows through, but I don't really think I can. Honestly, I feel like I have to block up the entire left-hand side, but then nothing would spawn and I would die immediately from the pressure buildup. And so another light blue. It's not the worst. I can join you in and hopefully, yeah, there should be enough cars down there. But long term, I'm definitely going to struggle as I've only had one pancake so far. At least I just got another bridge and I do still have another motorway, but oh, there we go. Bridge immediately going to be put into action just like that. 26 road tiles, not a problem. And like I said, one motorway just to put out bushfires somewhere. This yellow has done a bang up job of just being right in the way, right where I want to be putting that roundabout. It just isn't going to be letting me through. Hello, get out of the way. Can I put it here? Does that make any difference? No, it's pinched me right where I don't want it. So you guys can continue on. I'm just trying to get these blues across a bit better. Hello? I mean, I had one guy go up there, but is anyone else planning on making their way up there? I mean, I do have the motorway, so I guess I can try and speed them up. I was just dealing with the bottom right. If I put motorway here to there, I guess makes the most sense, but honestly, it's just barely fighting. Look, it just puts one pin up, it continues going, and it's just not fast enough. The distance is just too great, but hopefully once this goes away, just don't put another pin back for 3 seconds. Okay, another motorway. Oh, or a tunnel. I mean, a tunnel can do great things. Actually, a tunnel can do what a motorway can't do. It can make mountains disappear, so to say. But where do I need to be taking people from? As no one's really dying besides this one. If I can just, here we go, import just one person for 1 second, then it'll be fine. I can get rid of it and that pit will go away. Oh, of course, all of a sudden when 3 people arrive. What do you want now? That is just ridiculous. What do I just need to be permanently putting this road in just up here, just to be supplying you two, just to break your backs, and then finally maybe you'll just calm down a little bit. Look at that. All of a sudden it's being prioritized by everyone and it doesn't have any problems anymore. So I guess I just maybe one house short. Which makes sense because it is only 5 for 2 separate pancake or 2 separate toast stacks. But still, at 1,000 points, I need more people. But there's no room. All the trees are taking up all the room, and this is why you can't have infrastructure and paradise. You can't have it. Just leave paradise alone, visit it, but don't change it at all. Don't try to change it. I'm really not sure if this is messy or if it's absolute genius, but I think I've managed to make a way where everyone isn't really in the way of each other trying to get to each other's buildings. I mean, I do still have plenty of infrastructure once especially these motorway road tiles come back to me, but I'm just not sure. Hopefully that is going to be enough people joined into everyone and everyone doesn't freak out for too long. I mean, I'll take another bridge because why not? More the merrier, so to say. These guys can all turn around as well. It's just about future-proofing myself. But pink, I've got 2 motorways. So if you really need a bit of speed in your life long-term, I can probably make that happen. But other people are also starting to build up, and I don't know what to do about it because everyone is kind of at maximum capacity. Everyone's realistically connected in, or otherwise they're trapped behind mountains. I mean, I can try and... is that helpful? Not really. I've still got 1 left though. That only took 15 road tiles though. And then dark blue, you don't need it. There was people right there. How do you need more? This one pesky tree is my only access through here to not have to cut blue off or just make the systems mingle, and I cannot get through if my life depended on it because it's just not allowed. I cannot destroy the trees. The conservation efforts around here are way too strong for that. So I guess it is just going to have to be what it is. I'll turn 2 more people around, ship them back over to basically the front door, and hopefully that's enough. I mean, I'll join another blue in because why not? Light blue, go save yourselves. Everyone go save yourselves. But at 1,200 points, considering there's trees in the way, I'm not too upset with how this entire thing has gone, as this is a densely populated map and there's nothing you can really do to change that. I mean, like I said, I wasn't entirely sure if this was a genius move or an abstract piece of art, but it looks like it kind of isn't working, but kind of is. I don't really know what else I could have done, but there we go. Game over. I didn't even see what it was. It ended up being light blue up the top left, probably because I was faffing around with the bottom left too much, trying to get them off, and I did have 1 more building, which is what I was asking for ages, but man, everywhere I needed more than 1 more building, especially when motorways require road tiles and bridges require double. You just build yourself out of the corner so quickly.